Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, animals, and the supernatural beings. How are you? Merry Christmas. Hope you're all doing well. This is being recorded on Christmas Eve, and I kind of wanted to do something a bit fun, but I wasn't actually sure of what I've done, and I really didn't feel like checking up on it. So I know there's one thing that I haven't done that I have in the car with me on my 5-hour trip. One of those things is, that's right, Doritos 3D Spicy Ranch. And to wash it all down with, I may have already done this, I may not. This is not going to be the main thing, but it will be up on the in the descriptions. Sunkist Zero Sugar. Okay. Let's go with the Sunkist Zero Sugar information first. You're looking at 0 calories. You're looking at 140 milligrams, 140 milligrams of sodium, and pretty much the rest is just zeros. So there's really not much on that one. I'll give you that. Now the Doritos. That's very pretty. Okay, I'm not much of a fan of like straight up white vehicles, but that was a pretty Jeep. I think it was a Jeep Wrangler. The baggie here is 270 calories. You're looking at 400 milligrams of sodium, 36 grams of carbs. There's 2 grams saturated fats, 13 grams total fats. Wow, okay. Let's give this a shot. Okay, there you go. 3D. Red Ranch. Maybe I'll shut my window. Will that help with the glare? No? Let's do this. Is that gonna help a little bit? Oh no, that just focused it, I think. I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully that'll fix itself in a minute. Anyway, getting a little bit of that spicy there. It's not that bad. I mean, honestly, get up to speed here. I don't think I like it. I mean, the ranch is nice, but then the heat flavor is not something I can get behind. And actually, it's not the heat. It's the flavor of the heat. I think it's the flavor of the heat mixing with the ranch that kind of and you know what? $3D just means all the air that you normally get in a Doritos bag when you open it up for regular Doritos means there's less Doritos and more air. I can eat them. They're edible, obviously. I wouldn't actually mind like some nuts or some, I don't know, This should really be in a mixed bag of different foods. Like a trail mix. I just can't get behind that. It says like 27 per serving. And listen, it's not the heat. It's not the heat. The heat is there though, and it kind of rolls around the tongue. It's not bad. There's just a flavor with the heat. And maybe it's just the ranch, but I get this, like I said, the flavor around the heat, around the ranch. It's just not. It's not disgusting. It's not bad. It's not definitely not my jam. You know. There we go. All right, let's try Sunkist Zero Sugar. See how this goes. I see the heat's still there, but it's not like, you know, it's not too bad. My scientific terminology. Bad. It's not as. It's got a good carbonation bite to it. It's got a nice flavor. I think maybe my palate being full of ranch might be messing with it a little bit. It's not bad. It is not bad at all. It's fairly tasty. It's like eating orange Skittles, drinking orange Skittles. What it tastes like. Yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty decent. I can kind of taste the zero sugar, like not necessarily, wouldn't call it a blandness, but a kind of a lackluster flavor. Even though, like I said, it's like eating like eating an orange Starburst or an orange Skittles, just having that, but just not as sweet. And the spicy ranch is still in there though. I can still I can feel the heat. I can't taste it, like the flavor again, but the feel of the heat, it's still there. So good stuff. Yeah, not bad at all. All right, now time for the grading. We'll go with the 3D Doritos first, Spicy Ranch, and I don't know if I'd even eat these ever again. I mean, I will finish the small bag on my own, but I don't think I would ever buy them again. So that's gonna get. I think I'm gonna have to give them a 1. Kind of want to give them a 2. They're not bad. I just really didn't like the flavor all that much. They weren't horrible. If I couldn't really eat anymore, like, and this is the first time I've stopped. You know, but I think I did my 27 pieces, so at least get a serving in there. But I'll give it 2. I'll give it a 2, but I'm gonna give it a 3 on the 10 scale. I'm just not a fan of it. Now the Sunkist Zero Sugar, not bad. I think I'm gonna give it a 3 and a 6. It's not bad. I may get it again. It just depends on how I'm feeling. I may try to combine the Sunkist with, say, some orange juice. See how that works. One of the things that I like to do is 7-Up or Sprite with orange juice. Kind of gives the orange a bit of a kick. That lime, the extra citrus, and the carbonation to the orange juice. So, and I'm big. I like orange. So, yeah, it's not too bad. And if you guys have tried it, let me know what you think. And yeah, really kind of familiar. I had gone to Renaissance Festival. I didn't get to go this year, but the year before, during the pandemic, I had fallen down a couple times, and it hurt my knees. And it's weird because the one knee, like, I fell down twice over like a couple month period, and only one of them bruised, but it didn't hurt. It was my left knee. And since then, my right knee is always kind of hurt. Like, if I go driving for too long, the lower, my knee kind of starts to hurt a little bit. I had to get up and walk around a little bit. And I figured that was just driving. Well, after I'd fallen down, I started noticing like the knee was hurting more often, and it was not a happy thing. It hurt to the point where it was like, I had to get down into some cars, especially smaller vehicles, and so my knee was hurting a whole lot. And it was just right along the right side of the kneecap, and also just a little bit underneath. And I got a little massager, muscle and I did the knee and the lower part, and then I decided that was helping a little bit, but only when it was like really, really painful, and I could really feel like the muscles were just kind of tightening up because of the pain, and all I was doing was alleviating those muscles. But what I ended up doing was, I got a brace. The brace had the little ball opening in the front, the little circle opening in the front, and it worked pretty good for a little bit, but then it just wasn't putting pressure where it needed to. So I ended up getting like some cloth and putting it under, basically kind of around the circle, like pressing down a bit more on the kneecap. It's in a certain space. I tried adjusting it just right. I finally got it set where I wanted, and I did that for a week or so. And I included like sleeping and taking a hot bath, and for a big guy in a bathtub, it's pretty much just your lower half. So I'd soak for a bit, take a shower, get cleaned up, and and then it started feeling a lot better, and I've been able to move around, without a whole lot of pain. But what I say this because last year I went to a Renaissance Festival. I even talked about this during that time, but I just felt like the gimp of the group. They're all walking around, and then they're like just circling the place, and I'm just like, give me a freaking break, And they would, and they were awesome. They were awesome. They would stop, take a little break, let me relax. That was really sweet, really awesome of them. That's my cruise group, my cruise buddies. I wish I could go out and hang out with them again. The thing is, I've only gone on a cruise with them once, but they were my first one on a cruise was with my ex-wife. And we didn't have a group to hang out with, so we just did our own thing, which was fine. It was the kind of a after honeymoon-ish kind of thing. And when I went with a friend. I went by myself, but with a friend and his family. I tried to try. Anyway, that's aggravating. I tried to let somebody by, and then there was a road thing. And, yeah. Anyway, I'm actually doing pretty good drive-wise. So the thing is, this year I was planning on going to the Red Fair again, and things kind of petered out, and I didn't get to go. Somebody that I wanted to go with kind of flaked on me, so I couldn't go. And then other people who wanted to go had some stuff going on, so they couldn't go. And it's one thing after another. Also, didn't have enough money at the time to really enjoy the Red. I mean, I could have gone and done it anyway, but I don't like going by myself. I had already bought tickets, but that was to go with friends, and not gonna happen. Didn't happen. So I felt bad. I really felt really frustrated. So probably gonna try to do something again with it's maybe Scarborough or there's another one. Sherwood, I think is one down here in Texas. Anyway, but I'm able to move around a bit better now, and I need to start doing a bit more walking now that I'm, not having issues walking. But and it hasn't been horrible, but I definitely I'm starting to clear things out. I've got some stuff out of the house. I still need to get some more out. But yeah, just a heads up on what things going on. Since this is the Christmas theme, I know that y'all are. The light is so bright that the contrast is probably. I should do this as a reflection. But I just wanted you guys to know that I love you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. I'll try to probably pop up a few more videos over the weekend and put them up sometime next week. But I figured that I would do this kind of a dual video of the noms and the Lap It Up. And this will probably be under the Lap It Ups, unless I already have the orange up there. If I do, then this will just be in On the Road with Wolf as the noms, or the food reviews. And yeah, we'll go with that. But anyway, as always, I am Sir Drinks a Lot, and I am wishing you health, wealth, and love with enough time just to enjoy it all, down to the last drop, and nom, and jingle. Have a great Christmas, and I will catch you guys in the next one.